Hey everyone, I'm actually on my computer right now. First time I've actually been filming from here, but I just had to make this real quick because my phone was about to die, so I couldn't really record on there. But I'm actually recording this the same day as yesterday's video that I made, but I'm not going to publish it till the next day. I can't have two videos in one day, of course. But oh my gosh, I just had to talk about this. 'Cause I've never had a run-in with such a, I don't know what to call this type of person here. But they just spread like these vicious lies about me, and just I'm done with the conversation. I'm not going to reply back to them anymore. But I mean, it's in a public space. They just left a review like on Facebook, and it's like I've just been nothing but nice to them, and they're just saying all this mean, hateful stuff. And I mean, it's not like really hateful, to be honest. Some of it is it's just the lies, and just, oh my goodness. So, I mean, just listen to some of this here. So, I've heard this plenty of times before, but when you just keep going on and on about this here, I mean, obviously I was replying back, and again, I've been all positive with all this. I mean, you can read everything technically, but saying you're a fraud, telling people you were cured of DID, that is disgusting. You cannot be cured. So, first of all, the whole thing with telling people that they can't overcome something, that is stigmatizing to them, because that's saying you can't overcome this. You have to deal with this for the rest of your life. That's essentially what it's saying, and that is truly discrimination and stigmatizing to those people, to say that you can't overcome something. You're going to have this for the rest of your life because there's something wrong with you. That's essentially what this person believes, and that is really, really problematic and troubling. Whereas with me, it's like, I've been through so many things, and I've overcome so many things. All of you who have been with me since the beginning, you know what I've been through and overcome. And I overcame this completely naturally. Not just using natural remedies and such, but just not going for the conventional treatments. That's what I'm all about. That's what I do. So to hear that sort of thing, it's like, okay, hold on a minute. I mean, you're essentially saying that I'm lying about all this when that's not what I'm doing at all. But then they kind of go on to say, and then they start sending me screenshots of all this stuff and everything, and I'm very polite about everything, and it's I said it's possible to overcome anything, and I've worked with people who have integrated, because that is essentially the cure for dissociative identity disorder, so to speak. It's the integration. You integrate all the personalities and the aspects of yourself into you, and that's how you overcome it. I said, okay, I'm wishing you well with healing and recovery, and then they just laugh at that. This is no different than the people. I've posted articles about a child who had died because they had the flu, and people laugh at that. I mean, these are like the same types of narcissistic people in that regard, because they laugh at positivity, or they laugh at negativity. It just doesn't make any sense. So they just laugh at that, and then they just keep going on. It's impossible, and I say, it's saying it is impossible. That's not everyone who has overcome that. Not everyone who has overcome this is a fraud, and that's essentially what they're implying. That everyone who is, apparently to them, no one else besides me is the only one who's overcome it. And I've spoken with people. I know people. That's very, very untrue. And then they start going on saying that I'm making fun of their dead son. And I never did any such thing. And they start spreading those lies and saying, you've shown no remorse. I'm like, my gosh, I just want to rip my hair out with these people. I really do. And then again, they're sending screenshots. They did a Google search. Can DID be cured? first result, they just capture that. They don't even bother reading anything else. They don't look into any more information. Then I, okay, anyone can do a Google search. Then I send them, the information about integration and how that can help heal you. And I send them a link to this wonderful article about someone who it talks about some misconceptions about integration, how they managed to heal and overcome that. Of course, they're not going to bother to look at that because that conflicts with their own beliefs that nothing can be cured, that it's all just, you're just going on. Yeah. So you are so condescending. And they just talk about all this other stuff, and okay, and then they get into the part where that because I have to charge money, that I'm a thief for having to charge people for one-on-one sessions, counseling sessions. I've helped many people, not only one-on-one, but the whole point of my YouTube channel is free content. And that's what they're saying. They're like, you can't provide a service for free or something along those lines. Like, you can't do this for free. It says, may karma look down on you with compassion and bring real healing into your heart and life, Autumn. And again, it's not me who needs this compassion. I am helping so many people, and I provide real helpful advice to help people overcome their obstacles. And not only that, I also have overcome so many of my own obstacles. And I offer a free service. I do this for free. I don't charge to make this information in these videos. And they're going on about how I'm using that to make merchandise sales. The merchandise, guess what? The merchandise that I have is inspirational stuff. It's supposed to help you feel better and feel amazing. Why is this person so against that? So this person here is incredibly down. I think is I think is a good term. They don't want you to feel happiness and positivity because they just keep bringing you down by saying it's wrong of you to help people. It's wrong of you to overcome your problems. It's wrong of you to be spreading helpful, inspirational information online to help people. And it's even wrong of you to charge for the same thing. It makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. And then they reach out, they mention someone else here, send a screenshot, and then they start talking with that person. And I'm like, why are you so invested in this here? I mean, this person doesn't know the situation with this other person. This other person saying, this person you didn't help them. You were going to charge them money for this. And it's like, that's not what it was at all. This other person, we arranged a free session. It was free, but they never showed up. That's not my fault for that. I can't cater to every single person. There are so many people who need my help here, and I can't give someone everything for free here. So I help the people when I'm able to help them, and I've been able to help many people. So I just don't understand these people. So what are your thoughts on that? Because it's just, oh my gosh, I just had to just discuss this and talk about it. I just had to get it off, and it is incredible what people do and the lies that they spread and just all this misinformation. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. And it's, again, I've been nothing but nice to this person. I've not said anything mean or rude or hateful to them. And all they're saying is that I'm a fraud and a con artist and spreading all this misinformation. And then I'm just, oh, you didn't help this person. You didn't help them, even though I reached out to them and tried to arrange something and they just never showed up. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault that they just stopped talking with me and that they didn't continue on. It's my fault that I help people. It's my fault that I have overcome my obstacles and I'm sharing that. Some people. ultimately what it comes down to is just the level of hatred this person has towards themselves. I mean, this person obviously has immense hatred towards themselves that they need to project that onto me. And you can tell that they have this massive superiority complex because of some of the last lines that they say. When they reach out to the person, like, I saw the comment you made on Asphodel and she couldn't help you, or something along those lines. Like, you weren't able to be helped. I'm here for you. I'm the one who will give you the answers. I'm the one who will communicate with you. That is the true action of a narcissist. So it's very, very sad that this person resorted to such, vicious remarks. But, I don't do that. That's not who I am. I'm not going to do that. I mean, in the past, I could have been saying, oh, well, you're such a dumb B word, and you don't know what you're talking about, just getting this huge argument. And it's like, what is that going to solve? I mean, so it's our actions, everything that I do and everything that I put out, everything that I project is a positive action, a positive intention that I put into it. I don't do anything out of hatred, out of spite, and I can tell from this person's words and everything that they said, it's very much out of spite, and that they're very, very angry. And they're saying, don't worry though, I'm going to try my hardest to be there for her tonight, and it won't cost 1 cent. I was going to do the same, but it's people. Yeah. And as I said, it is interesting. It's very much like the people who laughed at the dead child who died of the flu. Very much the same as the people who don't realize that they're, just not providing. That they're laughing at this information that is out there that's actually harming and hurting people. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's narcissism. It really is. So, what you gonna do? That was all I wanted to share today. So, hope you all take care, and let me know your thoughts on this. And I just needed to discuss that. Okay, bye-bye.